Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Maths Model. Today we learn fundamental theorem of arithmetic and we solve some important sums from the book R.D. Sharma exercise 1.3. सबसे पहले हमें जानना होगा what is prime number and what is composite number. Now prime number. A number is called prime number if it has only two factors, 1 and itself. For example, P is a prime number if its factors are 1 and P itself. There is no any other factors. Then P is called prime number. The smallest prime number is 2 because it has two factors 1 and 2. 1 is not the prime number because there is only one factor, that is 1. So this is not a prime factor. Then the next prime number is 3, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 13, then 17, then 19, 23, 29, 31, so on. What is the composite number? The number which is not prime is called composite. That means there is more than two factors. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. There is so many factors, more than two factors. So 12 is a composite number. Similarly, we can say 6. The factors of 6 is 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. So 6 is also a composite number. And the smallest composite number is 4 because the factors of 4 is 1, 2 and 4 itself. There is more than two factor, that is 1, 2 and 4. So 4 is a composite number. Now the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique except for the order in which the prime factors occur. For example, 1176. This is an even number. Now we express this number in the product of two factors. One is 2 and another is 588. Again 588 is an even number. Now we express this number as the product of two factors, like 2 into 294. Again 294 is an even number. Again we express this number as a product of two numbers. 2 into 147. Again we can express this number as a product of two factors. 2 into 3 into 49. Again we can write 2 into 3 into 47 can be write 7 into 7. All factors are prime numbers. That means we can express this number as the product of prime factors. We can write 1176 is equals to 2 to the power 3 into 7 to the power 2. Or we can write 2 to the power 3 into 7 to the power 2 into 3. They are same. The expression of prime number is unique. This is not depend on the order of factors. Now we learn second theorem. Let P be a prime number and A be a positive integer. If P divides A square, then P divides A. Now P be any prime number and A is any positive integer. If P divides A square, then P divides A. Now we prove this theorem. Since A is any positive integer, that means maybe prime or maybe composite. If it is fine, then it is fine. Or A is not prime, that means A is a composite number, then also we can express this number as the product of prime factors by the previous theorem. Let A can be expressed as the product of prime numbers, that is P1, P2, P3 up to Pn. They are all prime factors. Now A square is equals to P1, P2, P3 up to Pn into P1, P2, P3 up to Pn. Now we can write this P1 square into P2 square into P3 square up to Pn square. Now P divides A square, that means P divides A square. That implies P divides P1 square, P2 square, P3 square up to Pn square. A is any composite number and can be expressed as the product of prime factors, and this product of prime factors is unique. That means if P divides A square, that means P must be the member of these prime factors. That implies P is one of these prime numbers P1, P2, P3 or Pn. That means P divides P1 into P2 into P3 into Pn. Since P is one of the prime numbers, therefore P must be divide this prime number. That means P divides this. That implies P divides A. Proved. Now we solve some important sums from the book R.D. Sharma, exercise 1.3. The first sum 1 part 2. Express the number as the product of prime factors. First, we try to divide this number by the smallest prime number, that is 2. Since this is even number, so this must be divisible by 2. And the quotient will be 2, 3, 4. Again, this is an even number. We try to divide this number by 2 and it will be 1, 1, 7. Now this is not an even number, then we try to divide this number by 3. Then it will be 3, 9. Again we try to divide this number by 3. Then it will be 13. And 13 is a prime number. We can express 468 is equals to the product of the prime factors 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 13. That means 2 square into 3 square into 13. That's it. Now we solve sum number 4. Check whether 6 to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. तो देखो कुछ भी नंबर चूज कर लो, उसका लास्ट में 0 तभी होगा जब उसमें दो फैक्टर बिलोंग करता है, 1, 2 and another is 5. If 2 and 5 belongs together in this number, then the last digit must be 0. Take a number 120. इसमें लास्ट डिजिट 0 है. 120 we can express 2 into 60. Again 60 we can express 2 into 30. Now 30 we can express 2 into 15. Now 15 we can express 3 into 5. We can write 2 cube into 3 into 5. देखो इसमें 2 का एक फैक्टर है, 5 का भी फैक्टर है, इसलिए इसका लास्ट डिजिट 0 आया. ठीक है, तो किसी नंबर का लास्ट डिजिट 0 तब भी आएगा जब उसमें एक प्राइम फैक्टर 2 और एक प्राइम फैक्टर 5 होगा. ना चलो देखते हैं इसमें क्या है. 6 to the power n can be expressed in the product of 2 into 3 to the power n. That means 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. तो देखिए इसमें कोई 5 का फैक्टर नहीं है, सिर्फ 2 और 3 का फैक्टर्स है। दैट मीन्स इसका जो नंबर आएगा कैलकुलेट करके लास्ट डिजिट में उसका 0 नहीं आएगा क्योंकि इसमें 5 फैक्टर नहीं है। दिस नंबर कैन नॉट एंड विथ द डिजिट 0 सिंस देयर इज only 2 factors, 2 and 3, not 5. Now we solve sum number 5. Explain why this is a composite number. तो सबसे पहले what is the composite number? A number is called composite number if there is more than 2 factors. That means there is a factor other than 1 and the number itself. Now check 3 into 5 into 7 plus 7. Now 7 factor is common both of the terms. Now taking out common, then it will be 3 into 5 plus 1. This is equals to, we can write 7 into 15 plus 1 is equals to 7 into 16. Now look, this number can be expressed in the product of 2 factors, which is not 1 and which is not the number itself. That means this is a composite number. Therefore, the given number is composite number. The given number is a composite number. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. और ऐसे कुछ important क्लास सबसे आगे पाने के लिए please press the bell icon. And thank you for watching.